Okay, we are here in Moroso's stand with Nipa Doshi and Jonathan Levien, just for showing the new sofa they designed for Moroso. There's a lot of research in the tissues right here and the fabrics.
Yes.
Is this? I think this is particular attitude you have in your project, just the search for colors and drawings and patterns. This was just the starting point for the development of the project, or it came afterwards?
I think the project was very much the way we live with a lot of textiles and layers. So if you see the sofa is in layers, you have a big cushion, you have a small cushion, you have a lot of variation in the texture of it. So
we're also interested in the scope for materials to express a visual culture. And actually this fabric designed by Giulia Rodolfo for Quadrat is wool fabric that is associated with like couture suits of English tailoring, right? So on the back of these suits, on the collars, you quite often get a felt stiffener at the back. So the underneath of our sofa is using the felt. So in all of our work, we're exploring these the scope for materials to express something of a culture. But so you have the
yes.
English suit, couture suit kind of world coming together with a very Indian celebratory approach to the cushions on the back of the sofa, you know, and the
yes.
whole, you know.
But also I think what's quite nice is that it's not that everything is matching. So you also clash things together. So you have the pois fabric, then you have the jacquard weave. So I think the idea is to be eclectic as well and playful, you know.
Yeah. Mm.
And then you also, I think you just, what is the plus of this new project is that it is thought just for being good at the front and also at the rear.
Yes.
So the attitude was to be standing and to be in a sort of middle of the room,
yes.
free. That's it.
That's right, yes.
But also the sofa is called My Beautiful Backside.
It's not my backside.
It's not my backside either.
It's yours.
But the idea is that there's a surprise when you see the sofa from the back and when you see it from the front. But it's most of the time people forget about the back of a sofa. But the back of a sofa is so beautiful as well. It can be.
So we've used like a gold foil printing, which is screen printed onto the wool fabric, and on the in the center of the cushions on the back there is buttoning. Now Moroso has perfected the art of buttoning, so we decided to use this as a way to communicate something, ideas. So for instance, you have Moroso, so you have the three cushions on the back of the sofas, and then you have a Moroso, and then you have Plus, and then you have, say, DL for Doshi Levien,
Yes.
or Moroso Plus Love,
Yeah.
like this, or any other message or
It's a playful.
It's
playful approach to buttoning, and a way that is communicating
But
something.
also it's not just about branding.
Yeah.
It's about something that makes you smile.
Joyous.
Yes,
Yeah.
joyous,
Right. It's
absolutely.
The thing is, we like to inculcate layers of meaning into our projects where we can, wherever there's an opportunity to communicate something, an idea or a feeling, through the material, through the iconography, the symbols. You know, we take that opportunity. You know.
May we say that this project is just the next step of the one you developed for Moroso last year? Because I think there's some similarities.
There is and there isn't. I feel that, of course, because the work is coming from us, there is a natural evolution. But at the same time, I think it's also very different. But I know the spirit is there. It's the same spirit.
But also, actually, in the concept, you know, we did think that actually the natural progression from last year, which was at the daybeds, the charpoy daybeds, was to introduce a back to this and
divan,
to bring a more European sort of sofa typology to this. But actually, the way the cushions or the backs are arranged is very much like how you might sit in the markets in India, where you sit on the floor with a mattress and you have bolsters at the back and layers of cushions, you know. So we thought, let's deconstruct the sofa and introduce some of that layering of cushions for the support.
So it's an east-west sofa in a way.
Yes, I wouldn't say that. It's a sofa. It's a nice sofa. You can sit and enjoy it. Doesn't